Yo, it's been a minute. I know I've been gone, but I'm back. It's Dre Day in the place to be. Back with another episode on the Dasher series. And it's just because people are busy. There's a lot of things going on, but I always say the same thing. I could talk about it by myself, or I could just bring in my guest right away. So without further ado, you know, he's your friend, he's my friend, he's everybody's friend. Let's bring in 1UPCRIT. What up, my man?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
How you feeling? You feeling good?
Yeah. With everything going on, feeling as good as you can be, man.
Yeah. So what? By the way, right off the bat, what's up with the 1UPCRIT? Like, why 1UP?
Honestly, one up. It's like life in Mario, man. I mean, you have the freaking mushroom in the background right now, right there. Like 1UP, like I'm 1UP above that. You know, I'm above the extra life. You know,
Okay.
I go the extra step.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, it's our logo for several reasons, but we won't get into that right now. You know, hey, this shows all ages sometimes. I don't know when it is.
Dude, right on.
I'd rather not think about that. But yeah, I loved it. Like with the 1UPCRIT, I'm like, oh, he gets it. He knows what's up. Yeah, he's like, yo, I got a life. Check it out. That's what's up. So yeah, thank you for agreeing to do this. Like I said before, it's hard to get people to do this stuff. It's hard to, sometimes. And then I book a bunch and then I forget. It's complicated. But I'm glad that you're my first interview back after a long hiatus. So what you been up to, man? How's Hyperdash treating you? What's going on?
Hyperdash has been great. I mean, playing with UNSC, so everything's going good on that end. You know, got a great team, great people. I mean, Hyperdash community in general is just great.
You haven't got caught up in any of the waves of drama going on, man? All the crippling?
Absolutely not, man. I try to, I'll sit back and watch it, eat some popcorn, but I'm not gonna dip my toes in any of that.
Are you the Power Ranger walking away from the scene like as it's blowing up behind you, like you're just like, oh, yeah, like looking all dope?
Dude, for sure, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be the one in that explosion.
Or you just on the sideline like, hey, that looks dangerous. Don't do that. Nah.
Safety first, man. Fires.
My problem is like, I'm not doing the damage usually, but I'm right there kind of with the gasoline, like, I didn't ask for this. But I love everybody, dude, honestly, from all the casters to all the dashers to everybody, because we're doing all this for the love of the game, and it's a beautiful game and a beautiful community, man.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I couldn't imagine, half the communities out there for any competitive game. You jump into that, it's just toxic everywhere you go. And here, people just poke fun just to poke fun, get a rile out of you.
Yes.
Then you hop into a game, the next 5 minutes and go kill each other.
Exactly. I had just today I had a little kid yelling at me, like he was like, I don't like you, you're TBD, get out of here. And I was like, I don't know what your beef with TBD is, but trust me, kid, I'm barely TBD. If you don't like them, then you're gonna love me because I'm the worst.
No, I could have the TBD, man, if I met you and you had TBD, I wouldn't like you either,
He's a little kid, he's getting mad at me. I'm not mad at him. I'm cool. I just feel bad because there's something that kind of happened. I won't bring it up, I won't say it, but you know what happened. You know what you did. I shouldn't call him out. He was just messing around. I think he might have been showing off a little bit, but it's all gravy.
It's all love, man.
It's all love, exactly. It's all love. It's all good. Let's just get into it. So how'd you hear about Hyperdash? Where'd you first check it out? What happened? How'd it come across?
Well, a couple of my friends had quests, and my one buddy was like, dude, you gotta get a quest. And it's like, I don't know, I'm not really into the whole VR. I tried the Rift one, had the post there for the sensors, didn't feel it. And he was like, no, the quest's on a different level, it doesn't have, the wires, and it doesn't have the sensors, and freedom of movement. I was like, I eventually caved in, and when it finally came back in stock after, months of sold out because current situations, I picked one up, and it was kind of funny. I was just, doing my groceries for pickup, and I was like, I'll just throw it in there, see if they have it for, just pick it up the next day. And sure enough, Oculus Quest, bam, in the cart, ready to go. The dude comes out, he loads up the groceries, and he's putting like the bread and the chips and the drinks in there, and he pulls out the box and he sets it. He's like, Damn. Like I know. When
Hell yeah.
I played, I messed around with some of the free games there, and
Yeah.
Hyperdash. My buddy told me about side quests. Just playing around some games there, and some of them were hit and miss. And then Hyperdash, I loaded it up and immediately got my butt whooped.
So you came on when it was on side quest.
Yep. I came on probably about maybe 3 months now.
Okay. I mean, I was watching you play, man. It's amazing. You're great at it, but obviously, I'm pretty sure skills transfer over. I mean, you're not a first-time gamer, obviously. Let me ask you. I wanted to go back and let me ask you. You wearing glasses because I wear glasses too. How is it with the Oculus? Do you wear them inside the Quest?
Nope. I take them right off. I can't wear them in there. They fog up. I'm moving around, busting my back over here, and just it doesn't work.
And are you able to see though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mainly because my job. I look at a computer all day. I go home. I play on the computer. So, figured you might as well just wear glasses. But
I thought about buying those. I do want to buy them. The ones that the lenses for the inside the Quest. But now I'm glad I waited because I was just waiting to see what's up. I wanted because I'm waiting for Dltv to launch equitvr.io. By the way, if you need accessories, that's where you need to go to check out your VR accessories. At least to check out what's out there. I mean, if anything, just to know what's the options. Equitvr.io. What I was gonna say is, I'm glad I can get the lenses because who knows if they're gonna work on the Quest 2. You know what I mean? But I do want to get them because I'm dying to check that out.
Oh, I was thinking about that too, and probably about 4 weeks ago, I actually went and bought something off Style.io website. I bought a battery pack for the Quest, and then it finally arrived like 3 days before the Facebook Connect event, and I'm just like, all right, well, probably not gonna fit now.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to say because they're changing a lot of options about this new Quest. Did you order yours?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pre-order.
Did you get the Elite kit by any chance?
No, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, I'm regretting that purchase. Even though I got a little like 10% off because Target was having this 10% deal, and it was included.
Nice.
People were getting the Quest 2 for $260 with their red card. It was crazy.
All right. That's a steal.
But I just stuck to my Amazon pre-order because they said that at least it was gonna come on the 14th, and I was like, damn, that's dope.
That's nice.
Did you get your alert yet when it's coming?
No, I didn't, and I'm afraid I'm gonna be in that category that it's pushed back. And
nah, man, the first time I regret it because I would have bought it. I don't know what I was waiting for. I should have just bought it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait. Not only did I miss out on 2 free games, but Quest was giving away Beat Saber at the time. And then when I finally did buy it, I didn't get nothing free, and I had to wait forever because again, it was on sold out for pre-order like for months for me. I didn't get mine till like I want to say September of last year. Damn, she's only a year old.
I know. I hope that's not the trend that it continues. Like next year, I hope we don't have like a Quest 3 or a Quest 2X or something like that. You know how they do with the phones every year.
Don't scare me, man. I can't afford that. I'm not a rich man. The only reason my balls are so frosty is because Lord Dltv and Lord Lateralis and Lord Quad hooked me up with some donations, and I was able to buy this frosty unit that takes care of my nether regions.
Oh, nice.
They heard about the temperatures and they took care of me. But yeah, bro, it's crazy that everybody jumped on it. I wonder how many quests they sold in that first day.
I can't even imagine. I mean, I'm sure it's sold out by now. I think I saw like the 256 gig one is sold out like within probably like 4 hours after, and I was just like,
I see Amazon still taking pre-orders, but I told the homies like, yeah, but don't think they're gonna get that anytime soon. They might have you waiting months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I got my date, and the homie did not get his date, and we practically ordered on the same day but different times. So you know what I mean? Like it was like hours apart.
Yeah, and funny thing about it is right after the Quest 2, they did the whole event and everything and announced it and the pricing and everything. I went online to see how much Quest was going for, and people are selling I'm sure you probably saw it. People are selling like the joysticks for like $250 a pop.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, all right, I can get another Quest with this.
What was up with that? What was going on?
I don't know. From what I saw, the store either like pulled supply for it, so you can't buy it anymore, and probably warranty's not going to cover that. So people were just trying to get on that train to sell it as quick as they can to get more money.
Jesus Christ. I saw a few of them going for like 250. I was like, what the heck? This is weird.
Mhm.
This isn't going to end well. So I just stayed out of
Nope.
it because I know I love a deal and I like, but that's weird. I'm going to stay out of it. I watch from afar though, like you, like you and me. We're just like, ooh, this is crazy. I don't know. So I was asking you that. Yeah, what are you gonna do with your old unit? Are you gonna keep it for what is it? For history's sake, or are you gonna
Oh yeah.
sell
No,
it?
no, I'm gonna keep it. No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. It's a nice memento to have, and you know, if the wife and I ever get any free time, I mean, go on date night in VR. I mean, how can you beat that?
That's exactly what I told my chick. I was like, yo, if I keep it, would you play me Hyperdash? And she's like, I'll play it for like a couple of minutes. You know, I can't stay in there too long. And I was like, yeah, I get it. Some people can't take the VR still yet.
No, I
They're not
mean,
ready
you gotta,
for it.
you gotta break it in. You gotta get your VR legs, though.
It's crazy. Like I tell people all the time, it's like first time I played Hyperdash. It was a long time ago. I think it was Alpha 2 or 3. It was real soon. I heard about it in an article, and they sent me to the Discord, and the Discord sent me to the package, and the package gave me first it gave my computer AIDS. No, I'm just kidding. That's allegedly. No, but it was
Yeah,
it was
that's
a good
a
package.
process.
It was a great package. I love the package. But yeah, I was playing. I used to love that first Alpha that I played, whatever it was, because the SMG had 32 bullets and it was not nerfed. So I would
Heard
just
about
spray like, shh, and then when that ran out, just start spraying this one. This one's reloading. Spray this one. I was just like writing my name and people's dying. It was awesome.
Dude, even now I love the SMG. You know, I'll do with that anytime I try to get a hands on it. You know.
Nah, well, it's good, but I see it's not what it used to be.
No, it's definitely overlooked in the weapons category, especially, you know, next to the stapler or even now I'm seeing double shotguns become a thing again.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Staplers is way powerful than 30, like in 25 bullets of SMG, but 8 bullets of stapler is way more. I'm like, what? No. I should be able to empty. I should be able to empty a clip of SMG. I mean, I understand not a few bullets is not gonna kill, but I should be able to empty a clip and kill you.
No,
Nope.
I feel that.
And then the
I feel
reload
that.
is dumb. Reload is dumb, man.
You gotta shoot and like dash away to another end of the map and then reload, and by the time it's reloading, you can go back and.
Oh, let's not even talk about dashing. My dash game is garbage. My dash game is stupid. I look dumb out there, dude. I look like I'm just like trying out for the team. Like I could sprint. I could sprint like a mofo, but my dash game needs help. It's on life support. And to quote Classic Scout, Valve, please fix. We need my SMGs back, bro. What the hell? Man, I emptied a clip in this dude, and he just looked at me and then shot me in the head once, and I was like, yeah, I deserve that. That was exactly how that little scene should have ended. Me shooting you in the back 25 times, and then you turning around and shooting me once in the head. Anyways, I digress. I guess that's the word you use. Anyways.
Yeah.
What were we talking about to begin with?
Getting into Hyperdash, I believe, is what the start of that whole thing.
Has your wife tried any of the Oculus Quest stuff by any chance?
Yeah. I've gotten her to try Beat Saber, and that's actually, she loves the Beat Saber. You know, can't go wrong with those rhythm games. And I actually had her dip her toe into Hyperdash a little bit too. I was a little hesitant because you know how Hyperdash is. I was like, all right, they have training mode out. It's perfect. We'll turn off the bots, and we'll just have her, put on control points so she can just go mess around with all the guns.
Yeah.
And she actually loved the rail system in the game.
Yeah.
Like she just loved hopping on, just ride it from one end to the other, hop back on, go to the other end, and I'm like, all right, just keep inching your way into loving the game. And
that's fun, dude. That's cool that she likes the rails too, because a lot of people, even me, when I first got on the game, I got uncomfortable with the rails. I would have to like brace because it's sliding and it's like it feels weird. But like, did you ever feel like when you first got in the game and then after you got out, like that you try to dash in real life? Like
more times than I care to admit right now, man.
Okay. I'm glad because I've said that a few times and people usually don't back me up, and I'm like, am I just weird? I try to dash in real life and it didn't work. I almost tripped.
I feel like, why am I so sluggish? Am I lagging right now? What the hell is going on?
You catch yourself looking at your wrist, checking your sprint meter, like, come on, bro, what the hell? I wish we could sprint in real life at least, man, or dash, man. Valve, please fix. Sorry, Classic. I won't. I got to pay him every time I do that. Say that word.
Give him royalties on that.
I got to pay him his royalties.
Huh.
So you got into Hyperdash. You heard about it on SideQuest. Yeah, SideQuest was a lifesaver. I the demos too, and then I bought a couple of games. But you know, once I got to Hyperdash, that was the game to beat, and it was hard to beat it. I would go back to the other ones or even try new ones every now. Dude, there's like 3 games honestly that I bought that I have not used that I bought on sale, and I know I like them probably, but I just gave up on trying to use them. I'm just gonna stop buying games and just play Hyperdash. But did you get into competitive mode or did you wait it out? Was Dash League around yet?
No, yeah, Dash League was around when I started. Actually, when I started, Hyperdash was the only game I had on the Quest. I mean, all the games I deleted. I was just like, this is the only go-to game.
It probably runs smooth,
even though I got my butt whooped and handed to me every day, every time I played, I'd probably get maybe 3 kills, and I'd feel accomplished. You know, next game get 4 kills. Like, all right, I'm feeling this. And it was actually funny because I got into a game probably the first day or two, and I see this team on blue. They had tags that, you know, they had UNSC tags. Mm-hmm. And another kid was in the lobby. He's like, "Oh my God, it's UNSC!" And I'm like, "Oh, what's UNSC?" They're like, "Oh, it's a league team." I'm like, "Oh, what a bunch of tryhards for an alpha game playing in a league team." So you know, I goof around because I suck. So you know, I rock, go get double shield and squat on the cart and sit there like, "Hey, it's a new tactic for your next match. You know, try it out." And get my butt kicked a few times. And
was Style Dev in that match by a chance?
The only person I actually remember being in that game was CT, and I hate to admit this, but the only reason I remember that is because I kept calling him Captain because I thought CT stood for Captain. I was like, "Hey, Captain, what's up, man?" And no response. And I'm like, "All right." And then someone else started talking. They're like, "Yeah, he's not the captain." I was like, "Oh, all right."
And then what did CT say when you told him that story? Because I'm pretty sure you told him that story.
Yeah, absolutely. He just laughed. He was like, I can't believe, it started out like that. And I was just like, well, things happen. They happen for a reason, I guess. And probably a couple days later, I hop into another game, and Eskimo Bear.
Yeah.
He's playing, and I'm rocking out his team, and dude, he's just killing it. And I'm thinking, how the hell is someone so good at this game? Like, he was on another level, and I was like, so what do you do? Do you stream? Do you stream this to Twitch or something? I'll watch your games here, or watch you play, because I just like the way he played. He had some kind of flow going on, and he was like, no, I'm in a league. You hit me up on Discord and message me, send me the invite to Dash League, and
okay,
that's kind of where I got interested into it. And I wasn't thinking to play competitive at all. I was just playing just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
And eventually, after about a month or so, I think Gatsby had his tournament coming out Gat and Fat.
The Gat and Fat. Oh damn them.
Yeah, the name eludes me. He was like, "Hey, we're having a
Fat Gatsby, something like that."
Fatsby tournament.
Fatsby tournament. Something like that. Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, I've seen you out there. You should come and try out for this tournament." I'm like, I'm not really looking to get my butt whipped on, being cast. And he was like, No, you'd be good. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And a couple days before that, Style Dev actually reached out to me, just hop into a random game, and he was on the other team, and he killed me a bunch. And I was like, all right, I'm coming after you. You better watch yourself in the next game. And next game, I actually got a few kills on him, and we just started talking. And he was like, "Hey, you looking to play competitive?" And I'm like, not really. I'm not at these people's level. After playing with the TVD players, and back in the day, I think it was 4D was going on.
4DV.
Yeah, 4DV and all that was going on, and I was like, I just don't feel it. I don't feel like bringing anyone down. And he was like, all right, hit me up if you want to try out for it and go out. And I was like, all right, sure. And then I did the tournament with the Gatsby tournament, the Fatsby tournament.
Fatsby.
And
the great Fatsby tournament, something like that.
Yep, that's what it was.
Damn.
And dude, I was so nervous for that. going into that first match, like my hands were shaking, and I was just like, you know, you were casting it, you had the drone up, and
Yep.
it's like I'm gonna
Watching you, man.
look like such an idiot here, and yeah, I did all right. You know, I feel like I did all right, and got a few kills here and there, and then afterwards, a few other teams hit me up and was like, hey, you know, you looking to play? And I'm just like, no, you know, not really, because you know, I'm all
They're
right.
thirsty. These Dash League teams are thirsty, man. These the teams.
Do that, yeah. I mean, talk about a vibe, but that's a whole other story right there.
All right, go ahead. We're back to that. Go ahead. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
And then
They kept hitting you up, and you were like, "No."
I was like, no, no, no. And then I was like, I remembered, I was like, well, Style was the first one to hit me up, and he hit me up before I even, as he would put it, showcased on that tournament. And so I was like, hey, you know, hypothetically, if UNSC was looking for another player, what did I have to do? And he was like, you know, just come to tryouts and practices, and you know, hang out, see how you vibe with the group. And since then, I think 2 practices in, the second practice, they all, you know, welcomed me with warm, you know, open arms and a gun in my face, saying, hey, you're joining the team.
Well, I mean, they're robot arms, so they're kind of cold, actually. But I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And you know, ever since then, you know, I've been rocking it with them.
That's cool because UNSC is part of, I like to call them the OGs, the originals. We've lost a few teams since then, like some, you know, pour some out for them and stuff. But, you know, times go on and we keep evolving, and we've picked up some cool ones, some youngins that are doing well and you know, working their way rank up. I respect all teams that perform, that you know, because it ain't easy. I think Onyx already said at the end of the season they're going to disband, and it sucks. It sucks to know that.
That's unfortunate.
Kind of makes you want to drag it out, dude. Makes you want to drag out the season just so they have to stick around, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of good players on that team. I mean, it's just it's hard for new teams to get going when you have veteran teams out there that are already established and have, you know, certain game plans or whatever you want to call it set. You know, it's hard to go against that right off the bat, but
or have apparently Bibles and books and novels and encyclopedias on whatever that thing was called, like, yeah. I'm like, what the heck? Is homework involved? Nah, I'm cool.
Nah, I just came here to shoot things.
hey, if I would have known that, because I play the game and I love the game, and I'm just playing it for fun. And I don't know how I got into HH, whatever. They want to say that I was good. I got in there. I was lucky. I snuck in. You know how somebody opens.
I wouldn't call it that.
You know how somebody opens the garage door and then they drive in and then you just kind of drive in with them. That's what I did. I came in with the people when they were like, "Hey,
right on."
Hey,
nah, I don't believe that for a minute, man. But you're just such a good fucking, you know, character, all around good person.
No, exactly. I make up for it by casting these matches and doing good in that. You know, I try to be the best in that, whatever. What I'm trying to say now is if I would have known I was going to end up on a team, I would not talk all that smack that I did in those casts, because I talk a lot of smack because it's part of the show. But now I feel bad because I'm like, dude, I suck. When I did that match and the homie Percent was casting it, I was doing yellow. Oh my God, they were killing me so nice on yellow. But hey, it is what it is. If they call me out again, I'll do what I would have to do. It is, you know. You gotta go out there and perform. It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
No. You just gotta have fun doing it. If you're not having fun doing it, what's the point in doing it? You know.
I hate to see anybody lose interest in this. It's cool if you don't want to compete. It's cool if you don't. But I mean, the game is still awesome. The game is still great, and it's evolving, and it's cool what Triangle Factory and all the developers are doing with the community and for the community and to the community and with. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen a game like this. I've never been involved in a game like this. Not since since Super Mario Brothers have I been this involved in a game.
Dude, I play some competitive Super Mario Bros. You know.
Well, I'm not competitive, but I play a lot of Mario Bros. I like all the characters. I watch all the shows. I've even gone ahead and got the CD-ROMs. The what is it? The Panasonic Eyes.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it's terrible, but you have to play them once in life. Did you know that Nintendo actually had love motels where you could pay by the hour?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's real. Look it up, Google. Unless you're under 18, and don't worry about it. That's satire. It's for the funds, for the laugh. I better put a disclaimer. My lawyer's gonna get mad. So let's get back to Hyperdash. You're in the Hyperdash. You're in the team that's cool. You're with the OGs, the UNSCs. I really like that, man, because I don't know if you know, but the whole thing, the way Dash League launched was through controversy. I don't want to bring up the controversy, but what's cool is from that controversy or the fire, you could say, from the ashes rose two dope teams from Hell's Hitmen. We got HHI, the Smooth Mofos of Hell's Hitmen, and we got UNSC, which kind of started out recruiting from within to begin with. I think they might have expanded or something since then or not. I don't know how it is because these teams evolve so much. I constantly see the roster thing blinking like red all the time. People are adding and dropping people.
Changing, yeah. No, that's for sure.
But UNSC is got they were the first kings. If you don't know, is what I'm trying to say. They won the first match and they got the crown first. So it's cool.
Oh man, yeah. That sounds about right. But UNSC has a place in my heart. I mean, I played all the Halo games, and something about UNSC, just the name resonates, you know?
It didn't make sense to begin with, but I love that they've stuck with it, and they're doing it, and it's amazing. And now at this point, it does make sense.
Well, yeah, UNSC was kind of puzzling for Hyperdash, you know, especially if, you know, that does go into, you know, the next level of the league, you know, I heard this talks about the VRML and all that, and so we'll see what happens in the future on that.
So in Hyperdash, what's your favorite like gun? What's your favorite combo? Let's say.
Favorite combos is actually the dual SMGs and then the pistols. I mean, those are my two. My fucking right here, close to the chest. Every other gun I suck with.
You were looking nice with those pistols, man. I was watching it. We're gonna watch the video later, but you're looking real good with those pistols, man.
They're nice to have. It's good to have them in hand.
SMGs, man. That's where I'm at. That's what I love. If I have SMGs, I have a better chance of getting you. But my dash game, bro, it's horrible. Your dash game is great, and I noticed that. And I usually want to, like in mid-match, I want to tell a guy, even on the opposite side, like, your dash game is awesome. But they're usually shooting at me, so I don't have a chance to. Well, if you could have any weapon, what would you want? Like, what kind of fantasy weapon? Bazooka?
Fantasy weapon. No, I gotta go probably a Gatling gun or a minigun style. I think that'd be pretty sick to add into the game.
Something, okay, I like that. Like maybe like a backpack and it just...
A lot of bullets, a lot of spray and pray. That's what I'm about on that.
I dig that. I don't think anybody's brought that up, but you could just be like, oh.
Just imagine standing on top of yellow, just raining junk.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're like, yo, Oculus Store said no. This is too violent. No Gatling guns, no chainsaws, no bacon boomerang. Stop.
Bacon boomerangs. I've heard about that actually in Pass By.
It's going around. It's a thing. It might happen. Who knows? If the right paper bag gets to the right person, it'll work out. What about your map? What about map? What's your favorite map?
It's gotta be yellow.
You're lucky because you came in on side quest, so you had a lot of options at that point. Back in the days, we had only 2 maps. But what's your favorite map?
It's gotta be yellow, man.
Yellow PP map.
Yep.
Waterway.
Yellow and Waterway and Gray were my 2 favorite maps. I love the domination game. I hated Payload with a passion. Anytime Payload came out, I was like, nope, out of here, on to the next lobby.
Jesus, Waterway, man. Waterway? I mean, I can understand
Waterway.
Corey. Corey's fine. I played it recently. It was weird when I was playing because it's been a long time, if you don't know, since I played. And since I've been called out, I gotta keep practicing because I gotta do something. I mean, if I'm gonna be called out, I gotta be able to at least shoot somebody, right? Once. I can't be 0-5 like I did recently in Waterway against a group of people. It was crazy. But the Corey match I haven't played in a while, and it tripped me out the new things that happened to it. I was like, oh, great! Like the whole map almost looks different to me.
It's a whole level. I mean, from just the graphics, from the scenery to dash pickups, the gun placements. It's revamped. It's new. It's fresh.
It is fresh.
Times it still feels a little sluggish, especially when you get 2 evenly matched teams going against each other. That's just a slugfest, and
that's true.
Stamina endurance.
And let me tell you, I try to capture the best I can in Dash League, and I'm pretty sure other casters, which includes Percent, Style, Dev, Classic, Scout, Gatsby when he needs to step in, and Mr. V. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we try to capture the action the best we can, give you that feeling, but it is not the same because I've been watching Corey for a while, and when I played it, it was completely different. And let me tell you, I feel like they're mad at me because all my hiding spots are gone. Gone, all my hiding spots. I can't hide anywhere. I can't come in the cut. I can't. See, my thing is I like to be in the cut and then pop out and go, baby! But no, like, they hit him.
Next time you hop in, I'll show you a few spots.
Okay, he's like, yo, this is a high spot. Yeah, they took away all my spots.
Man, I got you.
Pop out. If you ever see Dre, I would pop out and go, bang, bang. If you could create a map, what would you want? What kind of map would you want? I'm still waiting for my like 50-story building, but that's neither here nor there.
Having let's see. So they recently added ball, so that's a pretty big map. I think another close quarters map with dashing and rails. Maybe have like rails go on like the side walls or something, or maybe upside down. I think that would flip, or maybe put like a loop-de-loop or something. I think that would be a sick touch.
It's like trying to shoot somebody doing this, and you're going loop-de-loops. And you're like,
Could you imagine that?
Yeah. I don't know if you know about that. We shouldn't talk about another game while we're talking about this. But go ahead.
That's fine. Yeah, no, it had to be domination though, for sure.
Domination. My homie said I'm into dom. I'm just into it. I love it. Don't ask me why. Okay, ask me why.
No, the button clicks. I mean, honestly, just capping that button, maintaining it, holding the position. Something just feels so right about and satisfying about getting a kill while you're, at waterway, while you're at B, defending that from the other team. It's just satisfying to stand there and hold down the fort or something, Halo just sit on the cart.
I like Dom. I don't like Waterway, but I like Dom. I like Curry. But the way you describe it, yeah, I get it completely, and I understand. Yeah, I get it more. I like Payload a lot because, like, the same thing. Like, it's like moving the thing along. Like, let's all meet this goal, and more or less, you know where everybody's gonna be. Like, they're not gonna be very spread out. They're gonna come to this point because that's where the payload is. But I think I'm gonna get more into, like, I'm trying my hardest on Waterway, man. I'm not giving. I mean, I don't like it. I tell people I don't like it. I cry while I'm playing it, but I'm still playing the match. I'm trying my best. Getting whooped, but trying my best.
Yeah, I am feeling more love for Payload now after joining UNSC and actually having a team to play on. Yeah. Definitely feel the love on it. Orange is growing on me.
Orange, both payloads are amazing. I hope they throw us another payload. That'd be awesome. And loop-de-loops is amazing. Somebody mentioned upside down rails, but loop-de-loops would be awesome. I want to see people like do a loop-de-loop and try to shoot through that crap.
I mean, I think in one of the Discords I saw someone was trying to play Hyper Dash on a trampoline and doing flips and tricks like that, and I'm thinking like, how is that looking with a loop-de-loop or something in this game?
Yeah, I dig it. I want loop-de-loops now. Hey, come on. Cut Scout, tell him, Valve, loop-de-loops. All right, that's dope, man. I hope your team does super well in the championships. I hope they do awesome. I don't know what the point scores are. It used to be simple. The ticker at the bottom used to be real simple, but now it has so much information. I always miss the the ranking points.
No, I feel that too. The point system, a point here, half point there, point and a half here, 3 points there. But definitely going in. I feel like we're going to go into the playoffs. I think that's pretty much set. We have one game left. That's versus ARC. Before we end the season here to go into the playoffs.
Okay.
And that's gearing up for that. That's going to be a tough match.
ARC is no joke, man. These people are the ones with the Bibles. They take it serious. They put in their hours.
24-hour day practices.
Certifications. I'm saying. They're Microsoft certified, I heard. I'm saying.
Twitter verified, all that.
Yeah, blue check marked, everything.
But so that's the next big match. That's our last match of the season too, so.
And then that's it for playoffs. All right, man. Well, good luck in the playoffs, man. I mean, I want to see. I'm TBD, and that's my team. But I mean, if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna be super disappointed. All the teams, I'm watching the games myself. All the teams stepped up their game. They improved their tactics. They improved their strategies, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And then all the revolving door of players is looking like this guy's gone, this guy's here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And even with all the controversies, or the dramas, it's finally, I think they're over, they're behind us, and we're good to go. We're just gonna step forward and just have a good time and still poke fun. But I think for the most part, everybody here is gonna get along.
Yeah, no, definitely. Going into the playoffs is going to be another level too. I mean, as you said, everyone stepped up their game from the beginning of the season to now, and then it's going to be tough. No matter what team, it's going to be a good match, no matter who you're watching. That's for sure.
And I've noticed the teams are how do you say, opening up their books chapter by chapter. Because I saw a team, I won't specify, but they were doing one set of strategies on one against one team one time, and then when they played that map again, they opened it up again, and they were doing a whole different stuff. I was like, what the heck?
Switching the play.
So you can't even depend on this person like, oh, this is his style. That's my problem.
Nope.
I'm gonna admit it. I fall into repetition. It's just my habit. I have things to combat that, but not much. I'm old guy. I'm slow. Whatever. It is what it is. I admit it. My faults. But I notice other people, no, they're chaptering. They're like, yo, if you're going to do this, then I got that. And they might think we're coming with this, but this guy's going to do this now. And I don't want to blow nobody's spot. I don't want to be biased, but I've noticed it. I watch these games, man.
You watch the games? What?
Yeah,
Come on, get out of here.
Yeah. I'm casting, but for some reason I'm actually paying attention sometimes.
No, yeah, you got to be able to adapt. That's for sure. You're going to get left behind. That's the game in here.
Do you guys have an extensive level of strategies to combat? Because some of these guys are coming strong, man.
We have some things in the works, some things set, some things that'll change here and there, but I'm feeling pretty confident. You know, I think we're gonna go in strong and hopefully come out on top. You know, don't play this back. You know, later on.
Of course I'm going to. Yeah, I have to. It's what I do. But what I'm just to say is, if you come up in the top 3, would that be like dope? Like, because for me, if I come up top, if I come out top 3, I'm good. I'm good. And if it's a close top 4, like I was out by a point, then I'll give it to that too. But if it's by a bunch, then it was rigged. Russia cheated. They voted. They added points. All that stuff. I'm doing it.
There's lag, I mean, hit rage, everything.
Yeah, he was holding down the button. He was doing the calibration.
The shield in front of it.
The height calibration thing, whatever that thing's about, the floor, I don't know what the hell.
He shot me with pistols on top of the bridge there. You know, what's going on? You can't be doing that. That's illegal.
He didn't say he didn't say uno before he took me down.
For the cap, you have to say uno. You get 0 points, you know.
0 points, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the same book, Ray.
Nah, it's gonna be a good playoffs, man. I'm looking forward to it. Sucks that I'm gonna be gone for one of the weekends, but I'm gonna try to broadcast as much as I can. But we're left in good hands. These casters are amazing. They're doing great work. I always give them a hard time. I call them competition, but it's all friendly. You know what I mean?
Love, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so we don't stay stale. We learn off each other and we inspire each other. And like, you do that, I do this type of deal. It's nothing bad. But I love those guys. But if they ever try to take one of my matches, I'll kill them. I'll
gotta 1v1 for the matches.
Them with love. Sorry, lawyer. Sorry.
Kill them with kindness.
I'll kill them with kindness. Exactly. Allegedly, I will murder.
Allegedly.
With the love. All right. So what's up with the green screen, man? What's going on, man? What you look like a fellow geek like me, man. I see the tie. I didn't want to bring it up the whole time. I see the I see the beautiful chair. I mean, tell me about what's going on.
I mean, this is my new office setup.
Okay.
Me and my buddy are really digging VR and really loving VR content, things like that. So started up a channel on YouTube there, covering a variety of things from building a budget gun stock to some upcoming things, interviews with VR developers, and just playthrough footage. So that's the reason for the green screen.
Now,
a lot of the mess.
What inspired you to want to do that, to get into the game, especially now?
I just think it's a great VR in general. I mean, Oculus Quest, it's all a great platform, and just to be able to share my passion for it and be able to put it out there so other people can at least get a glimpse of it and see what that life's like. I mean, because VR, I didn't think anything of it. Honestly, my buddy let me have his Rift S I tried it, and it was alright, and didn't captivate me. And the Quest and the VR now, and where VR is going to be a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line. It's gonna be something amazing. I think.
Yeah, I've said it before. It's very nice. I mean, what they're doing with it is very nice now, and people, the PC people want to say, oh, look, the graphics are better on the PC or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, but come on, no wires, no wires. Come on, you can't have no. I'd rather have the degradation in graphics and no wires than to be tied to something and have to like look at awesome stuff.
100% agree with you. I couldn't imagine doing half the stuff I do with wires. And even with the Quest 2 coming out, that's a whole other game changer right there.
I heard it's amazing.
With the thing you can do to compensate for no wires, full desktop. I saw some of the reviews on that people tested it out. 90 hertz right off the bat. Like 23 ms for latency and things like that. Like that's. I'm excited for that. I can't wait to do that.
It does suck that I have to give Mark Zuckerberg my name, my address, my social security, and my firstborn. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
he already had that anyways.
And I think it's weird that he put in that prostate exam if you're over 65 clause, something about life insurance. But I don't know. I'm not 65, so I don't have to worry about that. Allegedly.
I think allegedly I might want to get that. I didn't have to get a prostate when I signed up. So I would double check with the doctor that did that.
Are you over 65?
No.
Okay, you're good. I think it's only for them. Something about co-sign on the life insurance policy. But that's allegedly. Mark Zuckerberg's gonna cancel my account tomorrow. Watch, I lost it.
But yeah, that's the reason.
And that's cool that our old games. I heard that the old games are gonna be able to play on the new Quest, right? Yeah.
Yep. Which is, even the games we have now when they move over, should look pretty great.
They better not charge us for no enhancements or upgrades.
No, I didn't want to think about that, man. I'm in a happy zone thinking about the Quest 2, and I don't even want to think about that. I'm thinking about
but that's cool. I was gonna go back and say shout out to your homie because it's cool though. You have homies that are willing to give you stuff or let you experience stuff. Because even though you're fighting it, he's like, yeah, I know you're gonna love this. And I mean, he was right, and you got to it. I have the homie Tuscadero. He hooked me up with this badass PC that it's his old gaming PC, but this beast does so much for us now. Like it's got the streams looking nice and beautiful. So, I mean, he just gave it to me, and this thing is so expensive, and I don't know how to make it up to him, but that's what it is. That's what's having good friends.
Yeah, and doing what you do, man. I mean, you do a lot for the community, and I'm sure you heard this plenty of times, but you're the go-to guy when you think of Dltv.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the hype man for it all. You got fucking great showmanship, and the castings are great. I mean, if we didn't have you, I don't know where we'd be at this point.
Showmanship, I don't know where I got that because I cry if I lose. But I am excited about these matches, and I try to come through with the best vibe I can. And like I always say, if we're having fun, they got to be having fun. Hopefully, I mean, what else can you expect? I don't know. We can't overthink this. We're just having a good time, and the devs seem to appreciate it. That's what's cool, and all the dashers are awesome. They always shout out, and all the good stuff, man. I love these guys. That just sucks. I hope we don't lose this community. I hope it, or if anything, it gets bigger when it goes to store. Also, when VRML comes out, I know it's gonna. I hope Dash League sticks around because it's just fun. It's like a renegade league,
Yeah, it's just a great community. I mean, everything's great about Triangle Factory. All the casters, all the dashers. It's like a dysfunctional step family or family. It's weird.
I love it. That's what
not used to it.
But going back to your green screen, so you do the show. That's cool, man. I like that you got involved in the media and that you're doing it like at a level that you're doing it, because some people, they try to half-ass it. Like I produce podcasts. That's what I did. Super Hard Network started.
I've watched a few of your
Oh
streams, your
no!
podcasts.
Don't do that. You're wasting time. You never get that time back. No refunds. We do not give you double. But what I was gonna say is, people always think like, oh, I just come in and do a podcast. Give me a show, and I'm like, it's not that simple, man. It's a lot of work. You gotta go through a lot of stuff, and just doing production the way you do, or at least doing anything that's you're proud of, you got to put some elbow grease into. And I saw your videos, and I was laughing my ass off, and I love that. What made you want to make a video about making stock guns out of whatever you can? Like, what?
Budget
Did something
stocks.
inspire you? Because I felt like I was seeing the remnants of something else, some show I might have watched in the past. What inspired you?
Well, honestly, we were just trying to think of, things that we would like to do, and, one I came across is a budget VR. The original title for it was like Salvage Wars. We just pick random crap from around the house, get like a very small budget, and see what we can build. And the first thing was building a rigged gun stock for your VR controllers. And the intro, that was my buddy. He had a vision. He talked about it. He was like, "This is how I imagine it going." I'm like, "All right, well, what if we do this, and this, change that around a little bit?" And it just happened. We found the perfect spot to record. It was empty,
Yes,
the right
you
time
did.
of day, and my buddy, during all the funny thing is about his recording for that part, there's no one around. It was just us, just me and him. I was out filming him doing his part, and like 2 to 3 minutes when he was finishing up and I was about to get my part on, these two girls, they show up and they're like posing for Instagram or something on some of the rocks by, a couple walks by, just the families roll up, and I'm here climbing up the side of the mountain to get to the top. I have, my pool noodles in hand.
Yeah.
I have my VR goggles on. I'm standing up there, on top of the waterfall, and I'm like, I have the headset on with the look through, so it's all gray, and I'm just thinking to myself, I look like such an idiot right now. This is ridiculous. And I'm over here shaking the freaking pool noodles or the makeshift stock, and
Yeah.
It's just something, at the end of the day, you just gotta face that. You gotta get over it, get over the embarrassment. It's all for fun, I'm not gonna see these people.
Bro, you were trending. You're a pool noodle guy. You're behind the chicks that were taking photos. Imagine you're so trending,
viral.
pool noodle guy. You're just up there. Like,
That's the last thing I did.
What the hell is that?
Without the effects, it would
Exactly.
look completely ridiculous.
Ridiculous. That's what I mean. You're like, and then you have this mask on. What the hell? If it was, it depends on where it was. If it was anywhere, for me, if it was anywhere near Hollywood, nobody would look twice at you. Same thing in New York. If you were in New York, nobody would look twice at you.
No, this was like a little park. That the park is like behind a barn, and they have a deal with like the state to have people go to the public park and all this other stuff.
Wow.
And we went early in the morning.
Hey,
Actually,
whoa. Let me tell you, sorry, but let me tell you, it was a great intro. I loved it, and yeah, it really gets you ready for the rest of the show. And I love the whole vibe and attitude you started with, man. That's awesome. What were you gonna say?
That's I was just gonna say I don't remember what I was gonna say, but the intros is kind of the thing we're gonna be sticking with here. That intro kind of kicked our butts in editing though. That was a challenge. My buddy Mike, he's actually the main editor, does all the editing, and up late nights. We're trying to go back and forth to figure out things here and there, and think we got set into a groove here. So I hope we continue putting out. Because if we're not happy with it, we're not going to put it out. Because we don't think if we don't want to see it, no one else is going to want to see it.
Exactly. Or like this garbage. I mean, I don't watch it. It's too much shit to watch. I produce too much, but hopefully some of it's good. I got some good receptions about this. But the problem is like for me, is like I like to improve every time, and like I could never go backwards. So yeah, it's like once you get to that level that you guys got to, don't go back, don't fall back on it. You gotta either improve or maintain, or maintain.
And that's it. Go back to the thing. Producing. Production, recording. None of it's easy. It's all set up. It's like having another job and a job on top of that. When you gotta, actually like showcase it. Put it on platforms and things like that, and social media. It's all work, man. But it's
It,
fun. It's good work. I mean,
and that's why
it's
you gotta make sure it's something that you love and you're not just doing because it's trendy or popular or whatever. Because like if you really love what you're doing, then it's not gonna matter. It takes long. It's not gonna matter that it's not popular. It's not gonna matter that
no.
you don't have people's attention. If you like it, like you said, if you guys could watch it and like it, then hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, watching the raw footage of it, me and my buddy were just rolling on the floor. We're like, part of us are thinking, like, it's funny just because it's us, or is this actually funny?
No, it's great. You guys have a bunch of you guys have a bunch of good like attitude, but in a good way. Like you guys, it's not just like, hey, we got this competition. It's like you know what I mean. It got flavor.
That's good to hear. I appreciate it, man.
I mean,
Next video coming out probably next couple days here, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully everyone else is excited for that too.
how's the reception? How's people been checking it out? What they've been telling you about it?
So far, good things. I mean, we didn't know how it was gonna do. It's just a random video. It's a two-parter. It's VR, so kind of niche in that regards, but people seem to like it. I mean, we got some subs and more views than I thought we would have on the first video.
Exactly, man. So the only reason I went to Discord again was to ask because I was loving the game so much, and I was like, dude, there's not very much quest content, or I haven't been seeing it. So let's get in on the ground floor while it's it's still like it's out, but it's not hot. So
Right.
then I try to go in and I was like, hey, anybody, I love this game Hyper Dash. I want to do a different game every episode, and I would love if anybody would give me an interview. And the homie Husky was the only one that hit me back, and he was like, yeah, I would love to do your interview. And I was like, oh, great. And we set it all up. And then, like, I don't know if it was the same day or maybe the next day, but the point is like, I realized I had a message from somebody, and that was El Chapo. And he was like, hey, join. I love how you play. I love that you always say stuff and you always talk. Can you join my Discord? And I was like, okay, I guess. And that's when I joined HH. And I didn't know what I was like, hey, what is this? And then there it is. There's Husky, and he's like, hey, you're part of HH. I was like, hey, what is this? But it was crazy, and that's cool that community grew to what it is now, and to be what it would end up being right now. And that's awesome that you're starting your path down the quest,
Quest line
journey, whatever it's called, the Legend of Quest, because it's awesome that we need more people making content. Every time I see somebody post a video like, yo, I got this video, I got this channel, I always give it at least a view. And if I like it, I'll subscribe. I'm not gonna bullshit people. If I don't like your shit, I'll like it and I'll watch it, but I won't subscribe. But if I like yours, I'll subscribe and I'll check you out. And if I haven't subscribed, it's probably because I haven't checked it out yet. Don't get mad.
Right.
I just burnt myself. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you checked out my video, you liked it, but you
didn't subscribe."
It is what it is. But because of this community, I was able to grow to the level where I'm at now. And man, I mean, honestly, we got to 1,000 only because of Hyper Dash, and it's not much for most of my friends. They have multiple thousands, some of them in the tens, but I always tell them the same thing. I'm not here for the views. I'm here for the content, which is it's true, but I was happy to get 1,000. I was like, yeah, 1,000. And then I thought you didn't care about that. I go, I know, but it's 1,000. Come on.
But look, it's 1K. I hear you on that. Absolutely, man. I
got one little carrot. Look at it's one little carrot. Look at you that compared to your 16. Leave me alone.
No, it's great. It's great. I mean, if you get feedback and people like what you do, that's just even better feeling. It's the cherry on top of it all. I mean,
I think if you keep doing what you're doing and putting out more content and all that stuff, like, even if it's dumb, like look at Dltv and the so you think you could dash. I had people dancing in the game. Look how ridiculous that was. But people dig it, and you'll get the views, and you'll definitely get the subscribers. They're going to take care of you. I guarantee you.
That's good to hear. I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what numbers you're trying to hit. I was happy to hit my little, my little tiny bit, but I
was
can't,
happy.
because I don't want to
we hit
guarantee
20,
they're
so
gonna
I'm happy.
subscribe and you don't you know you're like, oh, I expect 20K, and I'm like, hey, I don't know.
No, no, no.
But
So
what we got coming down the line from your channel?
I'll give you a sneak peek.
Okay.
So the next one that's planned to come out after we finish editing, it's an interview for upcoming game that's on side quest right now. I got an interview with the developer, and he's actually someone in the league as well.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't want to burn the spot, but I do want to ask you questions about that game because I tried it out and I love the graphics. I love it. I love the graphics. We'll talk.
it has
I don't want to burn
a lot planned out, but yeah, you have to watch the
yeah,
video.
yeah. I don't want to
man.
burn it. I don't want to burn it. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
A couple things after that, we just have I think the one after that will be Squadrons come out pretty soon here.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna get some gameplay on that. Do
Now
some other
doing-
challenges here.
Are you doing you're doing YouTube and Twitch, right?
Just YouTube.
Okay.
Just YouTube.
Because I got
This
you.
will
I
be
got you
all-
subbed on YouTube, but I hate Twitch.
I used Twitch back in the day when I was just doing like Minecraft videos and shit like that. Videos I just playing because I love Minecraft. I like all kinds of games. I'm
Yeah.
pretty
What's your
nerd here.
favorite non-hyper dash game besides HD? What are the gaming?
My favorite kind of game actually is a tabletop game. D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, man.
Woo!
That's where it's at. And
Back
fortunately, haven't had much time.
back in high school, because I'm old and it's crap. We played Ravenloft, and I say
Okay.
we. I only played a few times because every time I was trying to play, they didn't want to play. I don't know if it was because I sucked or what. But Ravenloft, and then we even tried Star Wars one. I played that
Okay.
one for a little bit, and
Yeah,
then I
yeah,
tried
yeah.
setting up my own basic D&D, but my friends did not get it, so I was like, all
Not
right.
feeling it.
Yeah.
That's a shame. It's a great game. You get the right crew and you
yeah.
just have fun for hours on end, and have a few drinks, hang out at night, talk about random crap, and roll dice.
What's cool now is there's board games now that are like they have the rules. They're kind of complicated, but they're like board game. Like for example, I have Godfather the board game, and I have Fallout the board
Okay.
game, and they're very D&D-esque. You know what I mean? Like they're a board game, but the rules are extensive, and they have a lot of alterations and all this other stuff. I appreciate what they're doing. It lets me get my wife into it. Because if I was telling her, oh, let's play Dungeons and Dragons, she's like, nah, I ain't playing your nerd
No?
shit. Get the
Come on,
get a
man. You gotta
divorce,
get her
man.
into it.
Never having sex with you. But when I tell her, yo, you want to play Fallout, this board game, she's like, oh, I like board games. Let's try it. So I appreciate what they're doing with those games.
Yeah.
And the prices are going down on those. I know that they used to be expensive, but they're coming down. I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
I like all this geek stuff.
I'm there with you, man.
Hey, we should make a podcast together and just geek stuff, and we're gonna talk about geek stuff. Brought to
that'd be
you,
great.
coming to Dltv. Check it out, man. That's how stuff happens. Let's get to because it's already an hour, and I gotta get. Speaking of my wife, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Man.
Let's get to the footage.
Okay, right on.
And here's the video. Boom. All right, so I was recording you earlier. We're gonna use the second match, the when you did the payload for the first round. That was like about 8 minutes. It's longer, and you're killing it both times. But this one's just longer, so we're gonna go into it.
Okay, right on.
Hey, shut up! My dog, sorry. The studio dog, Hannah.
Studio dog, it's all good.
Nah, she's great. All right, hold on. I know you hear the debate, but or actually you probably don't hear anything. But the audience hears the debate because I forgot to turn on the debate.
Oh.
Give me a few minutes and then I turn it down. So right now, here we go, and you're just killing it already. You're just headshots. Now,
Man, octane.
you're not using no sort of contraption or anything, man, because your arm is steady as hell.
No, just my two hands.
Do you hold them out? Do you hold them in? What do you got? Are you comfortable angle?
A little both, depending on what angle I need or what position. Like something like that, it's gonna be up close. But if I'm shooting from a distance, I'll put those suckers out there.
Yeah, look at you. Look how steady those hands are, man. I be shaking. My hands are out like John Wayne, like I'm gonna do like, hey, partner. It's bad. Now Octane was on your butt. Octane was on your ass. I mean,
He's a killer. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard Octane before, so I'm wondering if it's an alias.
it's impossible to tell anymore. I was looking at
No,
these
that's
people.
for
I was like, there's
sure.
no way there's all these new people. Some of these mofos are aliases. And a couple of them said, yeah, I'm so and so, but I'm not gonna burn them. Allegedly, they were using aliases.
No, but
It's hard
yeah,
though. It's hard to be out here in these streets because people like they see your tag and they're like HH. If you lose 0 to 5 HH, they're not gonna respect you.
there's yeah, I died right here.
Yeah, I saw that. It's funny.
That happens so often. I don't want to talk about it. We'll move on. Anyways.
Dash game is trash, bro.
No, but going back to, like having a HH tag or any team tag, it puts a lot of pressure on you. So, I get it and people want to alias, to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, who cares if you have, if you go 0 and 10 or 0 and 20, it's just a game. As long as you're
Yeah,
having fun.
exactly. Oh, I really don't care anymore. I used to be really self-conscious or whatever, but once you get over it, it's kind of like swimming. Once you get into the deep end, who cares? You're alive. It's a game. If anybody yells at me, I'm gonna be like, it's a game.
Game, take a chill pill.
Look at you, man. But you just headshot, kill, dead, die. Look at murder.
I think this is a pretty decent run. So
Octane, bro. Octane is on your butt, man.
I think later on in this game, like, he's just around every corner. Every time I try to sneak in through a building, he's just there, waiting.
Oh, I was watching, man. A couple of replays there. You getting lit at. Boom. What's up with these crouchings? I've been noticing a lot of crouchings.
You gotta mix it up. You gotta change the elevation, and especially, if you want to stay up with the, the younger kids that are playing, because they're a little more mobile than I'd say I am. But they'll mix the crouching and dashing together, and
there's a replay. I know it takes a while to go back to live. There you go. Yeah, no, I didn't know if that was cheating or not. I didn't like that because a dude literally ran up on me and I did not see him because I was shooting another guy across the room. And when I looked down, the guy shot me, and I was like, no way, that just happened. This little kid ran up on me and shot me in the face. Well, yeah, maybe in the face. I don't know. She shot up.
There we go. Finally got Octane there on that one. But yeah, no, I get it. Like, crouching for here and there. But I think someone in this gameplay, like, he just is permanent seated motor crouching, or whatever you want to call it. That's different.
I've definitely crouched in real life and walked around the thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That's what I do. I think there's a button for it, but I don't use anything like that. What's the point in playing in VR if you can't use your own body?
And I've even laid down and try to shoot up at people. You know what I mean?
That I haven't tried. That might be a new tactic. Well, UNSC will pull out.
yeah, like you say, you gotta do anything and everything.
See, I'm checking corners at this point from that, Octane.
Ooh, look at that! You saw that? That was nice. You got that dude on the way out. I don't know how you got him around the corner, but he died.
Yeah. No, there's some good people in there too. Some that I actually haven't played with in a long time. I think Johnny
5. Love that guy. I've been playing with that guy since back in the days, doing the Alpha 2, 3 days, whatever that was. Look at that, 27-12. Now I noticed your dash game is it's later on in the map. Your dash game is crazy. Like, you just go from dash to dash. Is that usually what you like to do?
Yeah. You gotta keep people on their toes. I mean, you go one way and you have to go the other way. You gotta make sure they're looking around for you, trying to find you. But full disclosure, going into these two games, the one before this and this one, I haven't played since probably did practice last Wednesday.
Wow.
And it was like 65 in my office. So it was literally warming up.
Warming up? Really? 65 is warming up for you? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, I'm in Wisconsin. It's cold here.
Yeah, I was about to say, in an office, that is warm. Shit. That's hot as hell. I know, it's stuffy. Yeah, I tried the other day for the first time. I was playing with Lat, in some random server, and I was for the first time trying outside on my patio because somebody told me that they play their Oculus outside, and I was like, I thought you couldn't, and I did it. Well, when I tried to do it, it kept giving me errors, like, oh, I can't read something. And
Oh,
like,
tracking issue or something.
Yeah, I was annoyed. So this time I tried it and it worked. It worked fine. And I was like, I wonder if I did it wrong or if there's an update. But yeah, it was awesome playing outside.
That's an idea me and my partner here are having for another game called Triton VR.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that one? It's kind of like a full-scale room, so like you have two people or multiple people in the same room or area, and it'll build like walls and obstacles to maneuver around. So you actually have to, so if me and you are standing like 10 feet apart, they'll pull a wall right between us.
Is that on SideQuest?
Yep.
Oh, I think I've seen it. I haven't been able to play it because I don't have nobody else to play with or the space.
So that's something we're thinking about doing for an outside. Maybe we'll have like an event later on, just to get a group of people going, just have fun, test it out.
Hell
but,
yeah.
I mean, with current things going on in the world.
Yeah, I guess. You don't want people with Oculus Quest on their face.
Yeah.
Sucks, man. I just gave up on my comedy shows. I was like, it's too much stress. I'm just not gonna do them yet.
No, that's the thing, man.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do, though.
But I was gonna say you probably have a bunch of quests coming up because did all your homies get the quest too?
No.
No. Oh God.
No, it's just me and my buddies. So we'll see. But when the quest 2 comes, we'll have we'll have our stash of 4 quests at that point. So we'll get some more people dipping their toes.
Yeah.
Give them that free sample.
Yeah. Trust me, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I mean, as long as they don't get sick, it'll work. They'll get into it. Me, I kept telling people like for forever, like since I got my quest, do not buy a Switch. I know you want to Switch. Screw a Switch, buy a Quest.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody believed me. Now with it being $299, I think I'll be able to get a couple of people to buy it.
And that's such a steal for the price too. I mean, for what you're getting.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, it's that next level in VR.
I guess I recorded the freaking debate through your whole entire match. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's fine.
I know we don't need to hear the game map, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
No worries, man.
I can hear that.
Yeah. You can see me get killed a few times anyway, so that's all we're here for. Watch my dead body flop.
This map is awesome because of all the cubby holes and the cuts you could be in. I love it. And then like you're dashing around. I love that. I like to dash around. My problem is that I sprint too. Do you sprint?
I've been trying to. I've been trying to get better at it because that's something that I need to work on.
Look. God, I thought you had him there.
No,
Yeah.
ran out of bullets.
Yeah, my sprint game is okay. I got a good sprint game. I'm okay. I could run around. But my dash game is garbage. And I wish they would separate freaking sprint and dash because I need all my dashes. I can't waste it on sprint, man. This is crazy.
No, I feel you on that. It's hard to decide what you want to use. I mean, dash around a corner or sprint around the corner. It's hard.
Yeah. For me, I don't expect people to like stay. They expect people to pop out. So I'm just gonna kind of like walk out, like, hey, and shoot. People must think I'm weird when I just kind of like try to run away from them and I'm all slow. Because I ran out of dashes. That's why I'm running away all slow. They're like, are you really trying to run away? Like they just shoot me in the back.
Like, wait a minute.
I've done that a grip of times. They're probably like, why is Dre walking away so slow? Because I had no
Dramatic
dashes.
effect.
That's why.
It's all about style. You got that swagger walk away. Yeah, here I picked up a sniper by accident.
Oh, man. I tried to do that button thing, but I sucked at it. But, yeah, I hate picking up the wrong weapon.
And I tried to swap it out for the SMG, and
then you got mad. Yeah, I see that. I thought, like, well, did he mean to do that? Because he didn't look like it.
No, not at all.
So now, trying to double SMG.
I was trying
You
to do
got
something.
45 seconds.
Yeah, I think they hold us there. They're a little bit past
It was a good
that.
push, though. It was a good push. Who you guys on your team? Sir Void's good. I like that guy. 2 Dots, I haven't played with them. Who
Yeah,
else?
like
Lord.
a lot more people are joining that I'm not, haven't played with or just new in general that are just killing it right off the bat.
It's hard to play any other game after playing this one. I tried playing that samurai, that cyborg samurai game. It's pretty good, but it's not
Okay.
this. The only problem with that
Mm-hmm.
one is the levels are so repetitive, and the same thing with a few other games.
Mm-hmm.
There was this new one I played off side quest. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a shooting game.
Um, this is it like a 5v5 shooting game or is
No,
it
no, no. It's like a shooting gallery kind of.
Serpents?
Maybe, but
I think.
it reminds me. It's funny because it reminds me of Hogan's Alley.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was
No, no,
tripping me
no.
out. Like you shoot, 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 and you clear the area, and then they move to another. I was like, oh, my dad would love this because it reminds me of Hogan's Alley. Have you tried the duck hunt one? The one that you have to
I,
shoot to the beat.
no, I haven't. I have not.
I suck at that game. I cannot shoot to the beat.
Yeah, there's a lot of games out there that I just gotta gotta play them. I mean, that's the great thing about our channel too is we get the opportunity to play all these games and it's work, but it's fun.
And dude, good luck to you because I want to see more developers. I try to get some developers to come on my show, and I mean, I guess I'm weird, or maybe they're worried about the content that I put out because I am a kind of vulgar and direct and aggressive. So I mean, I understand. It is what it is. I mean, I accept. I asked for my dish. But yeah, dude, I hope you get a bunch of developers, dude, because that's awesome. I love that. I love that, and and
Yeah, no, I
so
feel that.
so that's basically it. It's been a while since I've done this, so I kind of forgot how to end these. But dude, thank you for joining me. 1UPCRIT is awesome. Like once I saw that video that you posted and everything, I was like, dude, I gotta have this. I don't know why. First of all, I don't know why I've never had him on because of his name, and second of all, I'm glad. I don't know why I've never had him on, so I'm glad you decided to come on and you weren't hesitant and you showed up. Any shout outs you want to give out? Where can people get
Uh,
hold of you?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, let's just shout out Triangle Factory, Hyperdash, Dash League community, Dash League TV, baby. I
Yeah.
mean, you Dre Day. Everyone, very
Should get in the
supportive.
com booth one day, man. Come com with us. That sounds
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. I might. Yeah, no, I'll join you guys in the booth one of these days. Yeah, I mean, shout out if you want to stay tuned or check out my channel or
Yeah.
video. Check out Ascend VR. You can see us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter. Stay up to date. I
And
got
and,
some good things coming out.
and spell that Ascend VR.
ASCEND space VR.
It took me a while because I'm dumb. Yeah, I was like, what? Ascend VR. It's awesome, dude. I'm excited to see what you're gonna give us. That whole idea, like that's what it is. It's about having a great idea and trying to execute it. You see me, I'm trying to put out dumb content, and there's hits and misses, but you don't know what it's gonna happen till you do it. So it's
I
cool,
feel that.
man. And I think people appreciate the effort you're putting in. If you guys get a chance, go ahead and subscribe to his channel, comment, like all that good stuff. Check him out in Dash League on UNSC. Um, yeah, we're about to have our break as far as Super Audio Network goes. Most of the podcasts are going to be off for October. I'll still be streaming, casting Dash League because I committed to doing the season, and that doesn't stop. But the rest of the shows will be on Media Blackout for the month of October. Playtime will be our final podcast that we'll be doing. So check us out. We'll be playing Among Us. I think we might have Fathead as our guest, as one of our guests, because we'll have a whole plethora of guests on there. Obviously, there's got to be 10 people. And we're going to go out with a bang, as far as Super Audio Network goes. Dash League TV and the Dash League matches will still be cast and streamed. Don't be scared. And if I still get more Dasher Series interviews, I'll bring them to you. I got another one coming up soon. I don't want to burn it yet, but this one, I'll try to release it this week because I know you guys are hungry. Thank you so much for 1UPCRIT for making it happen. Thank you so much all the Dashers, everybody, the Lords, the casters, Lat for creating Dash League, Triangle Factory, the developers for creating Hyperdash and bringing this dope community together. I really love you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I know I get butthurt sometimes, because I get emotional. I'm weird like that, but I really do appreciate everything you guys bring, and you guys get me hyped to do this. You guys get me hyped to do this. You guys, everybody. I love you guys. And 1UPCRIT, thank you so much. Let's get the hell out of here, man. We both got wives. They're probably like, what the hell are these guys talking about? They're acting kind of weird, but no homo, man. I love it, man. I love your tie. All right,
Hell
everybody.
yeah, I appreciate it. Much love.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Take
Peace.
care.